Hey everybody, this is Horrific, and this is Come Deliverance II. Where we left off in the last episode, we just found out that bandits had taken over Nebakov. Is it Nebakov? I don't know. I'm terrible with the pronunciations of a lot of places in this game. Anyway, bandits have taken over that fortress. We've gone back and reported to our lord, or the local lord, von Berghoff, I think. And yeah, he didn't seem too impressed. So let's see where this episode takes us. Okay, so tiny bit of housekeeping. I think von Bergo even, said that the armourer had something for us. So we'll work that out in a second. Also, I think we're going to be doing an interrogation in this episode. So that could be really fun or not. Let's have a quick chat with Hans, see what he's on about.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
I don't like it.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Berghoff a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
Von Bergoff's men didn't want to do it. What are we going to do?
What'll we do? I mean, we're not going to actually torture someone, are we?
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Berghoff. We can't back out now.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
I love that von Berghoff is just listening to our conversation there in the background. What is he doing?
On. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
I know, man. Like, what are we doing? Oh, we've still got our bonk buff as well, which is cool. Yeah. So let's get to it. Let's go do some Tibbity torture. This is such a weird game, isn't it? Like, downstairs?
Shit.
Yeah, underneath us. Oh my god, Hans, you're constantly in the way. Come on, we've got stuff to do. Get out of the way. Alright, so I just did a little cut because I went and sold some stuff to the blacksmith. Just some bits of armour that we liberated.
Oh, God.
Got about 250 groschen for it.
Grab the door handle and let's go.
Go to the torture chamber.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
Right, I think we need
I
to
don't
be
give a fuck who you are.
cautious how we do this and pay
Still
attention.
won't tell you anything.
Lord von Berghoff thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
Should we do bit good cop, bad cop? I'm Henry.
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Berghoff, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
Let's try the
You know
easy way.
what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going
Well, that's
nowhere.
pretty rude, isn't it?
You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
Oh my god. Slap, view tongs. I'm not a traitor. Let's view tongs. Oh, we're getting into this. Oh my god. I can't believe we're doing this. I'm quite squeamish. I'm not. Oh my gosh. Remove a toenail. That's
They
what
won't
I would
fit
do.
me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's keep joking.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Who is your leader?
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Oh my god, stop swearing, dude. It's unnecessary. We already know that anyway. Don't be a hero for
Your
him.
leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are? I've got news for you. You're neither. And you won't be impressing anybody.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh my gosh. We already know anyway. I don't want to hurt you. I feel like he's really tough, so like threatening him isn't gonna work. Right?
Your efforts are in vain. We already know who your leader is.
You don't know shit.
Nebrak told me about it. We'll put in a good word for you.
When I spoke with Lord Nebak, he said you call him Captain. Who's he?
I barely even know him.
Don't
Oh,
lie.
something.
Truly. I just know he's got a nose for good ideas and fears nothing as a soldier. The others call him Yan.
Where's your band hiding?
Where's that band of yours hiding? We know it's Nebakov.
What? How could you know?
We were there. How did you manage that?
Old Embark is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just
Nice.
who are you,
Good
people?
expression.
I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Oh,
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
let's.
Istvan and us are, old acquaintances.
You think I'm so stupid that I'll tell you anything just for saying that? Shove it!
All right.
Then let me jog your memory.
God, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be horrific. The old tongs, Tibbity tongs. What's it gonna do with them?
Wait! Wait!
It's gonna
No!
pulling on his winkle. That's what that looked like. It looked like he was pulling on his winkle with the tongs.
All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole. But his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
What kind of sword does he have?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
It's very self-indulgent of Henry. Like, I'm just going to torture you to get what I want to know. Nothing else. Let's torture him. Oh my god! He's pulling on his winkle again. That's what he's doing.
Ah! Ah!
I mean, I would talk.
I don't know anything about any fucking sword! Really!
Henry! That's not what we're here for!
Alright.
He knows him. He must know about it.
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it! Stop!
He's going to
All right.
remember this. He's going to remember it.
All right.
Tell me more about your leader.
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
Oh, really? It's going to be like that, is it?
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Just tell us what you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
Torture.
I don't believe you.
Ah!
Oh my God.
Fuck you, bastard! Are you deaf? I don't know anything else about him. Nothing!
I think he's telling the truth, Henry.
This scene is so weird. I don't really feel comfortable. Is someone in the region helping you?
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing! Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
Oh, I mean... It's going to
You
be a bit
must
more
tell
torture
me.
if not.
You never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
But you will.
Oh, Henry's voice has gotten gruffer. He's become an official torturer. Do the hammer. No, don't.
Go to hell! For Christ's sake!
On Tibbity Tongs again for the little bit of a willy pull. Oh my God. Didn't even say a word.
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I Kurva!
The name! Say the name!
Older! Sabine!
Are you
The
joking?
groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Alright, we need to know more things. Why did you ambush us?
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers! You goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
Why don't you get your hands dirty? Should we slap him? Oh, a gentleman's slap.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What?
I got his blood all
Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
Yeah, we got his blood all over us. It's gross.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Is that to the hip or to the ribs? Either way, Jesus. Henry.
Hey, easy now. He's had enough. Don't overdo it.
You were just egging me on a second ago. Like, what are you on about, Hans? Hans, whatever your name is. Hans Gruber. No, that's Die Hard, right?
Nah, you're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Damn, Henry. You really worked him over.
Everyone
I don't
hates
have a
him
good
now.
feeling about this. Let me tell you.
It got out of hand.
We let it get a little out of hand.
We?
You egged
And
me
who
on.
egged me on?
That was just for show! To put some fear in him! Couldn't you tell? I don't understand what got into you.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin, Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
I think we should turn him in.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what's really going on with Semin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
It's funny to me that people that say, oh, you're not worth it anyway, always say that after they've put in a lot of effort. So I actually just went back and watched footage from the end of the last episode where von Bergov talks about the rewards, and he said that his bodyguard would teach us some sword fighting techniques and have a personal gift for us. So we're going to go see him quickly. Should be here somewhere. Here he is. Bartosz. Bergro sent me.
Lord von Bergov sent me. I'm supposed to collect a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
Long
I'll
sword.
take a longsword.
A true swordsman's weapon. Good choice. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Bergov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you.
Oh, sick.
I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
How about a practice fight?
Can we fight?
Come by another time. I've got better things to do right now.
Oh my god, how rude. So he gave us another common longsword. We've actually got one that's better. But he did give us some armor, which is pretty cool. So we've got short gambeson, which is actually worse than the one we have equipped. But he did also give us a riding cuirass, which could be quite cool. So we'll stick that on. Does this offer any protection? Yeah, it does. Alright, let's report back about the torture. Let von Bergov know how that went. I'm kind of hoping that we will have some sort of big battle soon. Or at least a bit of combat. I think these sort of games, that's where like the real fun lies, in my opinion. It's funny, I snuck around this place so much and I still can't remember where anything is.
Careful!
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so Burgrave Hashek can hear it too.
Okay.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The bandits control Nabokov. Let's start with that.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Asemin is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
Well, we don't actually know. I don't know.
I couldn't say, sir. I know nothing about it.
All right. We shall investigate it.
They control Nebakov.
We've
but we already know
confirmed the
that.
information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Okay. Shall we leave for Semin?
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
I'll wait with you, yeah.
All right. I'll wait with you.
7 hours? I'm going to be starving. Oh, it hasn't dropped. That's okay then.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property.
What is going on here?
You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
I haven't done anything.
All right,
Pay the
I'll
fine,
pay.
Whatever.
I don't want any trouble.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right, then. I don't see anything else suspicious. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now be on your way.
Well, that was a weird bug, wasn't it? Definitely didn't do anything wrong. And, well, they've already left.
What are you whistling for?
Yeah, weird bug there.
Easy.
That means now I'm
Easy.
behind the crowd.
Nice and slow.
So we'll have to go catch up. It is quite funny that they will not wait.
About time you joined us, Henry. You and Lord Capon
Alright, so we've
have
caught
already
up.
been to Semin, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me,
Fair enough.
maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men. And they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maidservant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will...
Alright, I feel like this isn't going to go down particularly well, is it?
Open the gates for Lord Burgov's emissaries!
Does he know something? I feel like if he knew, he would have like armed everyone, right? He looks snaky. Don't trust him.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
We'll sort it out peacefully.
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How
This
dare
guy
you!
is
I withdraw
not
my
subtle,
offer
is
of
he?
hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no!
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You can't do
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? As you think Lord von Burgo can be betrayed by his very own subjects. So, what'll it be, old man? Will you start cooperating? Or would you rather taste my wrath?
You're going too far.
You're going too far. Leave your anger aside. We have to keep a cool head.
I'm sure we can sort it out another way. We'll arrest Alder and take him before Lord von Bergov at Trotsky.
Lord von Bergov won't waste words with such rabble. You've had plenty of chances to hand him over to us peacefully, and you haven't. Your mistake. Alder won't pass through the gate of this fortress alive, nor anyone who stands in my way.
I'm going to stop this.
Not like that. I'll put a stop to this.
You think so?
Hashek, for God's sake, stand down.
Enough blather. If you aim to defend them, then you stand against me. I'll kill you all. Every last one of you.
God,
God.
Protect his lordship.
For Samin, to arms!
I guess we've just picked a side
Traitors!
unwittingly, right?
Kill those traitors. I knew we couldn't trust them.
Well, he's dead.
Don't spare him.
Oh my god.
Hey! I need a hand here!
Mercy.
He's done for!
You're with us.
Oh my god. This is, it's all got a bit
What
nuts.
the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this. All of us.
There was no other way.
Thanks. Thank you.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Bergov will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
I have a few questions for Alder.
First, I have a few questions for Alder here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Why did
he join those bandits?
Because von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice, for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergov's rat.
Who are they? These allies of yours?
Good checks. For the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him!
My God. Why do you punish me so?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. and he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner, and I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hashek was planning to burn down the fortress, and we
I think I know where this is going.
must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Berghoff, and then it's in God's hands.
Von Berghoff already knows the outlaws are based in Nebakov, and he's planning a big raid. We can take advantage of that.
If we're lucky, and he believes what Henry and I tell him, hopefully he'll only take out his wrath there.
Meanwhile, we could flee.
And leave them to their fate? Betray my comrades in arms?
Older, look around you, damn it. Was this not enough for you? If he wants, von Berghoff will raise every castle for miles around to the ground.
When does von Berghoff want to attack Nebarkov?
Only he knows for now.
And don't even think about warning them. We must disappear immediately.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Berghoff.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Older. God protect us. And you as well.
Yeah, so that was interesting, wasn't it? I kind of wanted to defend Semming because I like old Lord Semming, and I like Gnarly as well. Older's clearly a fool, and this might come back to bite us quite a bit.
We should ride back. Report this to von Berghoff.
Jesus. It's all going down.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Exactly. Fuck! Von Berghoff isn't stupid. He'll surely figure out what happened. What if we walk right into the jaws of the wolf?
I'm worried too. But I don't think we have any other choice.
You're right. If we flee now, we'd have to stay in hiding. And as soon as von Berghoff learned that we were alive, the blame would fall directly on us. God, Henry. I don't know if I can do this.
We
You're
must.
gonna have to.
Like always.
Alright, so we made it back to the castle safely in the night. Obviously, Hans isn't too keen on this idea of lying to von Berghoff. But I don't think we have much of a choice, really. It's either that or death, isn't it, really? We killed, like, his enforcer, essentially. You know, his police officer, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to head to von Berghoff now and see what happens.
So, with regard to Semmin,
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Semmin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
It's really like Game of Thrones, isn't it? Like all this, you know,
How did it
stuff
happen?
going on.
Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat.
Lord Samin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out. Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded. We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek? Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
I hope the flames could be seen all the way to Nebakov. Those bastards will soon meet the same fate.
I'm going to keep silent.
That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nebakov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
You're approaching a crucial point. Watch out, you're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests, except Demons of Trotsky, can be completed later. Okay, so I decided side quests be damned. I'm really into the main plot right now, so I kind of want to continue with that. Before we jump into that though, I went and did some housekeeping stuff. I went and fought von Bergoff's Swordmaster. So I'll leave that running in the background just while I go over the other bits of housekeeping I did, just so you don't miss out on any of that. Yeah, so for Black Bartosz, as you can see, absolutely made him my bitch. We've definitely gotten a lot better with the sword fighting. I also went and bought some half-plate legs because I thought a bit more armor would be a good investment. And then we got some new player skills. Let's go over the skills. Main level, I got Martin's Heritage. You will improve faster in sword fighting, crafting and survival skill, as all experience gained will be 10% higher. So that's cool. We'll level up a bit quicker with those skills, which is the main thing we're focusing on. Strength, we got Train Hard, Fight Easier 2. The required strength for all weapons will be 5 lower for you. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires, you will do less damage with it. On the other hand, if it's higher, you will do significantly more damage with this perk. You'll reach that state sooner. So our strength is actually currently higher than the sword we've got equipped, which is the common longsword. So we should be doing additional damage with that, which is really, really good. Speech, I got Artisan, which you can sell and buy weapons, armor and clothing at a 10% better price. I think that's going to be really useful as well, because, you know, it all goes into that getting the ultimate medieval armor set, you know, super hardcore roleplay. You got a couple of combat ones. So in warfare, we've got one-man army, so if we're outnumbered, we do 10% more damage. And we also got Hardened Veteran, which in combat your stamina will regenerate 10% faster. In sword, we just got 2 more. We got Armor Beowulf, which you can use longsword together with a shield or a torch. While its superior range can prove useful, your attacks with such weapon will be 30% slower or 20% weaker and will cost you 20% more stamina. You will be able to perform a short sword combo, but not longsword combos. I just thought that would be handy if we're ever fighting in the dark. We can still use our main hand weapon. And that's going to do it for the skills. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of combat going on in the background. First time I've tried to edit something like this in. Might do some more of it. Unsure. But I just thought it was a bit more interesting than you just staring at a menu while I talk. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's continue with the quests.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
I think we shouldn't have got involved.
It's appalling what happened at Samin Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now, and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
This looks fun, doesn't it? It's elf ears. Cosplay in medieval.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interest. I'm going to stay silent.
Should I take that to mean there's a possibility you'll send us home empty-handed, sir?
What are you saying? I told you our agreement stands. So it stands. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else?
Look at the grin on him.
My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir.
I don't trust this lady.
Isn't
I think
that kind
she
of frontal
might be a
assault
spy for them.
Needlessly risky.
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ori.
Oh, perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see...
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
Go into the kitchen for wine, feast, and enjoy the good life.
It didn't take you long to find fame, my friend. Your stories are just priceless. A downright tragic ballad.
Who are you?
Have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms.
Look at that guy in the background,
and then
like,
men
wiggling
swoon
his head like crazy.
desperation.
He's clearly
There's
into
a
hardcore.
poetic soul for you. If only his verses were any good.
Look at him go. Do you have quarrel with Lauren?
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Oh, I don't really want to get involved.
That's none of my business.
Aye, you're right. But if you change your mind and want a bit of fun, drop by. But you have to do it before I get too drunk.
That guy in the background. No, I don't want to get involved.
You've got more important things on your plate than I do, Henry.
I'm
Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards.
Let's talk to Hans.
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Chamberlain
Sod
is a
the
fool.
Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
We have to take revenge for the ambush. You have to keep your word.
I get that. But you gave von Burgov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
I think we're just going to grab some food.
I'm sorry.
And eat. Some bacon.
Shall we have a chat, Bonnie lad?
Well, now, you've made
And then we'll go to Catherine for the wine. We'll grab Hans's armor. And then I think we'll go to bed because I'm quite keen to get into battle.
What will it be?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
I'm not going to listen to this. I'm sure you've got more and you're just trying to fleece me. So give me some proper armor for my lord right now, or you'll get a thump.
The only one who's gonna get hurt here is you. To hell with you!
Oh my god.
Mercy! Leave me be! Enough! For fuck's sake! Leave me alone!
Well, are you still going to tell me you don't have anything for my lord?
All right. I'll give you what I have. Damn it. Here it is, for fuck's sake. Oof.
Alright, yeah, so that guy was an arsehole. We'll get some armor for Hans. We'll go to sleep. And then in the morn, we shall head out, I guess. Alright, so we're ready to go. Got your armor and wine.
Got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm going to give that blacksmith Ossiner a kick up the ass.
He doesn't look impressed, does he?
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Aye, we can go.
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in. Oh, damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Embark in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. Where's my horse? Am I gonna have to walk
What's
the whole
wrong?
way?
Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle.
Oh, there it is.
See, I won't get much conversation out of you this morning. Is that the result of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
And so, with this battle, I think Ulrich's going to absolutely mess it up. From the time that we were at Nebrakov, it seemed that there was a failed point in the fortress, right? They were repairing it. So that might be the point to attack if it's still failed. I'm not a tactician though, so I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some like real cool combat, because that'd be great.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nebarkov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen! Open the gate! We're moving out.
Something tells me they're not going to be caught off guard. I think Catherine is probably a spy for them and has probably informed them that we're coming. Just something about her seems really deceptive, you know? Oh, I hope I've actually been given that armor, because that would be great. I doubt it though, somehow. Just for cutscene purposes. Is he putting that broom up that man's bum? Because that kind of that seemed like that was what it was implying. This guy's a dick. He's probably in league with them as well. Okay guys, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I think it was a really fun episode overall. Really excited for the next one to, you know, fully get involved in what hopefully is a big siege. Yeah, stay tuned for that. It won't be long before that's up. And if you're enjoying this content, make sure you like and subscribe.